Crikey, mates! Have you ever heard of a place so tough, so secure that they call it Alcatraz? But this isn't for people. No, this place is for some of the most powerful, most ancient reptiles on the planet. I'm talking about Alligator Alcatraz. It's a special sanctuary, a massive home for gators that are a bit too clever or a bit too cheeky for other places. People call it Alcatraz because, just like the famous old prison, once you're in, it's incredibly hard to get out. It's surrounded by nature's best security, designed to keep these gorgeous animals safe and sound, right where they belong. This place isn't a cage, though. It's a giant, sprawling wetland, a beautiful slice of wild paradise made just for them. Think of it as a five-star hotel for big, scaly fellas. The reason it has such a tough name is that the alligators who live here are the master escape artists of the reptile world. They've outsmarted fences, climbed walls, and dug tunnels in other parks. So the experts built this sanctuary to be the ultimate challenge. It's a place that respects their incredible intelligence and strength while making sure they stay protected within its boundaries for their own good. The idea for Alligator Alcatraz came from a deep love and respect for these animals. We needed a place that could handle the Houdinis of the alligator community. These aren't your average gators. They are the Einsteins and the athletes, the ones that see a fence and think, "Challenge accepted." This sanctuary gives them everything they could ever need: plenty of food, lots of space to swim and bask, and other gators to hang out with. It's a wild kingdom, but one with invisible walls that are almost impossible to beat. What a beauty. So why is it so important to have a place like this? Well, these clever gators could get into a spot of bother if they roamed free near towns or cities. By giving them a secure and enriching home, we keep both them and people safe. It's a brilliant solution that honors their wild spirit. We're not just containing them, we're giving them a life full of everything a gator could dream of. It's a testament to how we can live alongside these magnificent creatures, understanding and respecting their amazing capabilities. Let's go have a closer look. Now let's talk about the residents of this amazing place. The alligators here are absolute legends. You've got big old males. Some of them are ancient warriors who have been around for decades. They carry the stories of the swamp on their tough, scaly backs. You can see scars from old battles, a testament to their long and exciting lives. Then you have the clever females, who are amazing mothers, fiercely protecting their nests and their young. Each one has a unique personality. Some are curious and will watch you from the water's edge, while others are shy and prefer the quiet life. The environment here is perfectly designed to be a gator paradise. It's a massive, natural wetland full of deep water channels for swimming and patrolling their territory. There are muddy banks for sliding into the water and sunny spots for basking, which is super important for these cold-blooded critters to warm up their bodies. The water is teeming with fish, turtles, and other tasty snacks, so they never have to worry about finding their next meal. It's a complete ecosystem, a world built to cater to their every need, letting them behave just as they would in the untamed wild. Living inside Alligator Alcatraz is like being part of an exclusive club. The gators establish their own social structure. The biggest and strongest males often claim the best basking spots and patrol the prime sections of the waterways. You can hear them communicating with deep, rumbling bellows that vibrate through the water and air, especially during the mating season. It's their way of saying, "This is my patch, and I'm the boss." It's a powerful, primal sound that sends shivers down your spine in the best way possible. What a phenomenal display of nature. But it's not all about being tough. There's a gentle side to these animals, too. You can see mothers carefully guarding their nests, hidden away in the dense vegetation along the water's edge. When the babies hatch, they make tiny chirping sounds, and their mom will gently carry them in her powerful jaws down to the safety of the water. It's an incredible sight, showing the strong family bonds these reptiles have. Life inside this fortress is rich and full, a perfect balance of wild danger and peaceful living. It's a real privilege to witness it. Now for the exciting part, mates. Why is it called Alcatraz? Because these gators are always thinking, always planning. They are natural-born escape artists. In their previous homes, some of these fellas were famous for their breakouts. One big male, they called him Climber, learned how to use his powerful tail and claws to scale a chain-link fence that no one thought a gator could climb. He was a true athlete. Another clever girl, Digger, managed to burrow a long tunnel right under a concrete wall over several weeks. They are incredibly persistent creatures. Even in this super secure sanctuary, their instincts to explore and conquer never fade away. The keepers will sometimes see them testing the boundaries. An alligator might spend days studying a particular section of the fence, pushing against it, looking for any weakness. They use their snouts, which are surprisingly sensitive, to probe for loose spots or gaps. They are constantly observing their surroundings, noticing every little change. It's a reminder that you can never underestimate the intelligence of these magnificent animals. They are always watching, always learning, and always ready to seize an opportunity. One of the most common escape tactics is using their environment to their advantage. During a big storm, a fallen tree branch might create a ramp over a barrier. You can bet the gators will notice that straight away. They are opportunistic, and they will try to use anything they can find, whether it's a log, a rock, or even a pile of dirt, to get a leg up. The keepers have to be just as clever, constantly checking the enclosure after storms or high winds to make sure no accidental bridges have been created. It's a constant battle of wits. But here's the thing. Despite all their clever attempts, escapes from Alligator Alcatraz are almost unheard of. The sanctuary was built with their intelligence in mind. The fences aren't just tall, they have smooth, slippery surfaces at the top that their claws can't grip. The walls go deep underground to stop even the most determined diggers. The whole place is a masterclass in animal enclosure design, created out of respect for the gators' abilities. Their attempts to escape aren't a sign they are unhappy. It's just their wild spirit shining through. So what can we learn from these incredible alligator legends and their fortress home? The biggest lesson is about respect. We must respect the intelligence and power of wild animals. These gators teach us that they are not just slow, lazy logs lying in the sun. They are thinking, problem-solving creatures with instincts that have been perfected over millions of years. Understanding their abilities is the first step to protecting them properly. Alligator Alcatraz works because it was built by people who truly respected what these animals are capable of doing. What an important message. Another beautiful lesson is about persistence. These gators never give up. When they face a challenge, whether it's finding food, defending their territory, or testing a fence, they are determined. They will try and try again, using different strategies until they succeed or decide to move on to the next task. This resilience is truly inspiring. It teaches us that with patience and persistence, we can overcome incredible obstacles in our own lives. If a gator can spend weeks digging a tunnel, surely we can stick with our goals too. The story of Alligator Alcatraz also teaches us about responsibility. We have a responsibility to care for the wildlife that we share this planet with. Sometimes, that means creating special places like this sanctuary to keep them safe from harm, and to keep people safe as well. It's about finding a balance where humans and powerful predators can coexist. This sanctuary isn't about locking animals away. It's about giving them a high quality of life while managing the risks. It's a proactive and compassionate way of handling conservation challenges. Finally, these gorgeous gators remind us to stay curious. They are always exploring their world, learning about it and testing its limits. They teach us to never stop observing and learning about the natural world around us. There are so many amazing things to discover, from the way a gator communicates with a deep bellow to the way it cares for its young. By staying curious, we open ourselves up to a world of wonder. The legends of Alligator Alcatraz show us that even the scaliest, toothiest creatures have a story to tell and a lesson to teach. Crikey, what a privilege to listen.